All right. I'm gonna send the link so you guys could get on. If I hear people being too disrespectful, I will kick you out. It's that simple. Now give me a second. Okay, so now YouTube is being an idiot. It's not letting me post the link to the StreamYard, even though I've done it 1,000 times before. So does anybody know why YouTube is rejecting my link when I just did this the last night? Do you guys have a way to work around this? 'Cause I'm trying to put the link so you guys can get on the panel. Well, I'll make it simple. So StreamYard.com slash, and then put this in 6W 6 B P X Q 4 G P. Hey Suzanne. So everybody just put StreamYard.com slash and then put what I oh sorry, I wrote it wrong. Hold on. 6W 6 B P X Q 4 G P. So StreamYard.com slash whatever slash this. Put this on and I'll get you in. Tell the other people in the chat that they could come to this channel if they want to continue talking. Because Shill left, they all got disconnected. When Shill returns, you're all, you could just go back over there. I'm just doing this so you guys can keep talking if you want. So again, StreamYard.com slash the thing I just put on the screen. I'm waiting for you to get in so I could let you in. All right, there's 5 people here. Nobody wants to talk. That's the reason I did this, so people continue the conversation. I'm still waiting. What the hell is going on with my channel? Okay, here we go. Hey, Bright. Can you hear me, Bright? Bright.
Yeah, Everton.
Hey.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, buddy.
Okay, then let me just lower this one down then and go.
So you want me to answer your question?
Let me pause this volume. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, but let me finish, okay? Then you could interject. Can we do it that way?
Yeah. But if I do interrupt, just forgive me for interrupting because that's why I do side chats because I'm an interrupter.
Okay, but at least try, or at least how about
I do
this?
try.
Well, how about this? Mute yourself and don't unmute yourself until I'm done.
No, I'm new to all this, so I don't. Yeah, I'd have to go to StreamYard to meet. No, I'm watching you through YouTube now.
Okay. Um, go to this. You should be on StreamYard. It's gonna be easier than having the
No,
YouTube
I'm
on.
using YouTube so I can watch the comments and comment there. I can do
Okay.
it in StreamYard, but I'd rather do it here.
Okay. So I'm gonna answer your question and I'm gonna mute you just in case you can't control yourself. And then when I unmute you, you could talk. How about that?
Okay then.
So I'm gonna mute you now and I'm gonna answer your question. I say you're a bit narcissistic because when you were in my channel the other day, I was explaining something and you were asking me, "Oh, do you know what Armageddon is?" And I told you, "What does that have to do with what I'm talking about?" And no, I did not know it was an actual location. And I put you on so you could explain to me what does that got to do with it and where it is. And all you kept saying was, "Do you know where it is, Avidan? Do you know where it is, Avidan? Do you know where it is, Avidan?" And you kept repeating and repeating and repeating. Now, my question to you was, no, I don't know where it is, but what does me not knowing that Armageddon is a real place, what does that have to do with what I'm teaching about God being unconditional, what I'm teaching about what's the true message being put out, and all these things? What I wanted to know was, what does not me knowing that location have to do with my teaching? And I'm gonna unmute you so you can answer and try to stay on topic. I unmuted you now. You can talk.
Yeah. Okay then. Right. The reason I put it here is because it's not an event, and what you're teaching is what I don't know because I haven't followed it that long. Have I, Everton?
No.
So I put a question to you. Do you know where it is? But I shouldn't have put it that way. I should have put it out. They put it. What is Armageddon? So I'll ask you it that way. What is Armageddon, Everton?
Okay. Now, wait a second. I'm not gonna talk to you right now. I'm talking to Jimmy real quick. Give me a second. I know he has a brain condition. I understand that. All right. But in order to have any type of stream or any type of conversation, there has to be some type of order. It can't just be chaos. So even though I understand his condition, I can't allow his condition to completely disrupt the program. Okay. So he needs to try his best to get his thoughts clearly, and if he can't, then he needs to stop until he can, or something. But it can't just be like, well, he has a problem and I just gotta let it get out of control. Okay, so I'm not anything against Bright. I've always treated Bright nicely, at least in my opinion. Now, to what you said about Armageddon. I didn't know it was a real place, and maybe they're making it up. Maybe that's part of my teaching. My teaching is that most of the things they're following it on purpose. They're doing the script on purpose. So I'm trying to reveal that script to people, but also tell them that there's also truth that's being hidden in there, and they're confusing you with a lot of other stuff. What I'm trying to say is, yes, I know their scripts. Yes, I know they're planning. Yes, I know they're using this as their playbook, but there, in my opinion, there's also truths in there that you could take and that could be beneficial to you. Do you have anything to say about that, right?
Yeah. Everton. Who's role playing the Eve or
Yes,
ISIS of the world?
okay. I'm gonna need you to try to make the question more clear for me. What do you mean by who is role playing them?
Who's role playing Eve and ISIS in the scriptures?
Well, let me put it this way. I don't understand that because it, to me, Eve, Isis, and all these characters, they are personifications of our human condition. I don't see them as actual
I
people.
agree. I agree, Everton. But they are role playing them, but they're blaming it on the people. But it's not the people, it's the people who are masquerading around what they're doing. Who's trying to steal the earth? Everton.
Oh, I know who they are. Trust me, I speak about these
No,
things.
you don't because you haven't answered the first question.
Okay, what was the
Who's
first
role?
question?
Who's role playing Eve?
We are.
No, we're not. The Queen is
Yes.
stealing the egg. And you have watched back in the day. I hope you're young, so you might have not. So you might have seen a newer version. But if you go back in the day, in the 80s, to Julie Dawn Cole, i.e. the actor of Willy Wonka, Veruca Salt, stealing the egg. Who's role playing the Eve? Avedon.
Okay, so look, if you could let me speak for a second. So that's not the way I interpret what I read. I'm not putting it on
No, you don't.
one person. Let me talk, please, or I'm gonna mute you. Um, I don't see it as one person. I see it as all the characters are parts of archetypes that we go through in our life. Maybe these people want to put themselves in the position that, oh, I'm Eve or I'm Christ or whoever, and this belongs to me. Maybe that's what it is in their minds, but
Yeah,
I'm not seeing that when I read it. I'm seeing each character as a progression in our development. That's the way I see it, and I don't even if they see it that way, I don't have to agree with them taking on a personal
frightened.
role in the story. Go
But
ahead, bro.
they're getting you frightened,
Well,
or
that's
people
that.
frightened that they're going to hell. But the thing he's just done it in the other room, Scott, hasn't he? By saying you're going to go to hell. How the ghost burns Avedon?
All right, let me answer
Don't
something
do
to
they?
you. Let me answer something to you because you're talking in general. Yes, most people are in fear, but I'm not. That's what I'm trying to teach. What I've learned is that you don't need to fear anything, and there is no real hell. That's part of my teaching. So I think you and me agree more than what you think we agree on.
I know. I've only just met. I've only just met you, so I do assume a lot of things about you. And there's one assumption staring right in my face. Why are you showing Octagon?
Why am I showing up? What
Octagon.
octagon? Where's the
Yeah.
octagon? I don't see no octagon.
Draw it round your pyramid in a flat form. Draw it round it. You got an octagon, then haven't you?
Okay, as far as I'm looking at my logo, it is not an octagon or a pyramid. And now I'm going to be very sincere. And I've always been sincere. I just haven't explained this logo because a lot of people don't ask me. So I'm going to answer you how and why I got this logo. Okay. So I'm going to explain if you give me a chance.
That was my question, sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to answer your question. So listen, I was looking for a logo because I feel logos are important and I like symbols. So I went to a website where you get free logos. And the only way the website works is you pick certain categories and then it basically makes different logos, like different random logos based on the categories that you pick. So I picked spirituality, I picked energy and stuff like that, and all these categories that I picked made up this logo, and I identify with this logo. Now I'll tell you why I identify with this logo. So you see the circle, the outer circle. You see
Yeah,
how it has a little part that's split open. Do you
yeah.
see that? Okay. I believe the arrows, the four arrows, meaning the four directions, meaning everything there is. That's how I picture the four arrows. The four arrows represent everything, and they're all pointing at each other. So what I'm trying to say is everything is pointing at you or who you are, and then who you are is being encompassed by a circle, but yet the circle has an opening, meaning you don't have to stay in this box. You can be more than what's inside the box. That's what the
That's
logo
how
means to
you're
me.
interpreting it.
Yeah, like I said, the website, I picked categories, the computer generated a mixture of
Can
symbols
I
into one.
interrupt you now?
Well, I was trying to finish making myself clear. If
Okay then. Okay then.
so, again, I'm telling you is this symbol didn't come with a meaning. It's basically like putting
Got a
colors
meaning now.
together. Sorry,
Got a meaning now, and I'm gonna explain it to you.
but hold on a second.
Okay.
So whether it has a meaning or not, whether somebody gave it a meaning before, I don't know. I looked at it and I interpreted it as everything is me, and not just me. I mean, all of us are one thing, and we're entrapped in this false illusion. But this false illusion has a little exit, and if you know how to get out of the exit, then you won't be just what's inside the circle. That's how interpreted it when I looked at it. It connected with me, and so I chose it. There's no other hidden motive or meaning to it in my mind. It could be something different in yours, and I'll let you tell me what you think it means, but it's not going to change what it means to me.
Where are you going when you get out of it?
To me, when you get out of it, it just means you're free to be anything you want. Like there is no
You've
limit.
already, you were already free. It was freely given to you, free will. So what are
Yes, and I
you?
understand that, but
What are you?
while we're here, in my opinion, while we're here in this world, and you're you and I'm me, and somebody else is somebody else, you're whether you want it or not, you're still in a sort of box. What I'm saying, when you get out of this type of illusion, you are everything at
Marketing?
once. You are everything at once and can be everything at once. That's what it means to me. Again, now I'm gonna let you speak, but I won't agree with you if you're telling me that this symbol means this. I don't take it like that because I see the symbol my way, and I'm not gonna let somebody put a meaning to my symbol.
Aberdeen?
Go ahead.
Do you know? Do you know songwriters or book writers?
Yeah.
Say yes or no. And, right, you know, right. What do? They go to somebody to correct this, to correct it for them, don't they?
They go what? I couldn't understand you.
When songwriters make songs up, and when book writers, they've got to go to publishers and they get corrected for it, don't they? Say, can you use it this way? But they manipulate and what they're saying, but people don't grasp it and say, "Oh yeah, go on, I'll leave it like that." So then they're abusing it, i.e., the book writers, i.e., the thingies. That's what your symbol's doing, i.e., where you chose it from, because you went looking for something. They've give you something, say this fool will use this, so we'll use it for this meaning. But we're laughing at him because he doesn't know what the meaning is. Right? Can you play chess, Avedon?
I'm not too good at it.
But you know your pieces.
Yeah.
You know what? Do you know what a pawn? Not a pawn. What's it call them? Um, a rookie. Have you seen the shape of a rookie?
Yes.
Now go and look on jw.org, i.e. Jehovah's Witnesses website. Look at their shape,
Okay.
and
Now,
it's up, down, left, and right. What you've got.
okay, Bright. Listen, I will check it out, but I want you to understand this. All these shapes and symbols and whatever, right? Just because they used it before doesn't mean I can't change what it means. It could mean whatever it wants to them. They're not
You
gonna
know
change
that,
what it. Bright, let me finish, please.
and that's what I'm here for, to help you get through that.
Bright, let me tell you this. To me, I am free because I am not stuck on what they make the symbol mean. I
You
am
know,
free to
because you're
make it.
using their symbols for them.
I am free to make it how I want it. They don't own this symbol. Okay? They don't own anything. That's the first thing we got to
No, they
realize.
don't. I've told YouTube this before myself. You don't know
Okay, so
nothing.
this is then you're going against it because you're saying, "Oh, this means this." Oh, I don't care what it means to them. This means this to me. And if somebody cares enough to know, I will explain. If somebody wants to look at it and immediately,
I'm giving them
hold on,
the
hold
other
on,
example.
right? Listen, if somebody else looks at it and they say, "Oh, this means something else," and they don't want to listen to me, then they could do that. That's fine. They're not being open-minded. To me, it doesn't mean whatever they want it to mean. To me, it means right now I am a specific entity, but in reality, I am more than that. That's what it means to me.
Right, Aberdeen. And do you know that up and down, left and right? Put your hand, like imagine this, putting your hand in the middle of that and lifting it up. It turns into a pyramid, doesn't it?
Yeah, and the pyramid,
It actually,
in my opinion, the pyramid is nothing wrong. Okay, there's nothing like they made it into an evil symbol. A pyramid, all that means is um everything you are comes from whatever it is higher than you down to you. That's what it means, and I
now,
believe
do you
that.
want to
I believe whatever we are in essence is above what we are here. So the power
exactly?
comes from
So,
right.
so, so,
I'm
so
trying to be
now,
patient here,
now,
right?
I know you are. I know now. Say the way I've just said. Go in the middle of that and pull it up, and you get it. You get a pyramid. Put it, but flatten it back down the way it is now. Now draw around the one line to line, right the way around it. You've got your octagon.
Okay, and I don't care what shapes it makes. Like I said, I care
You
what it
will when you
inspires.
know that they're doing wrong to you. That's what I'm pointing out to you.
My friend,
And the octagons round your policeman's badge, police masons,
my friend.
and they're
I don't
laughing at
care.
you
I don't
using that
care what it
symbol.
means. I don't care what it means to them. They don't own everything. They don't decide what anything means. That's the lie.
But
They
the
want you to
octagons
think.
are
They
using it
want.
for them. Oh my dear Lord, Avedon.
Hey, Bright. Look, look. We're not gonna agree on this subject. Do you want to switch subjects? I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say you're right. I'm gonna remove it. I'm not because it means something to me, and I'm not gonna let anybody take away what it means to me.
Yeah, so people will come to you, and when I've pointed my points out, they'll agree or disagree, but they'll point it out to you. He's showing you what they're doing to you because you're not questioning nothing. You're letting people come
But
in and tell you, and you're saying it's wrong.
I'm not letting. I'm letting you come in and give your opinion. Your opinion.
Exactly. But you're saying I'm not agreeing with that, and they're laughing at you in the background. LOL, Elohim.
Well, from what I understand, you're telling me it doesn't matter what it means to me. It means this to them, so they're laughing at me because I'm using it the wrong way. And what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, I don't care if they're laughing because they didn't make it. They they they
Well,
they
you
don't own
didn't.
this.
You didn't. You picked it. You didn't make it. You picked it.
Okay, but these all these things, right? They exist, and if they didn't think
Exactly.
about it,
Because they
if
want to
they
fool you.
if they didn't think about these
You don't
symbols,
do your own stuff. You go picking for them, and they're putting it out. Going, "Hey, he'll pick this. He won't pick that. He'll pick this." And when he does pick it, we'll start laughing at him because he's still using our symbolisms that
and
are tricking them all the time.
do you think I care that they're laughing? I laugh at them all the time. I laugh at them that they think they did anything harmful to me by making me pick this. They're the idiots that think this is gonna harm me.
But if we sit and truly think about it, Scott, I mean, Avedon, it's still working, isn't it? To this very day, they still get away with what they've been doing because you're allowing it, because you're using their symbolisms for them. So you're still doing what they've been getting us doing for day dot. Avedon.
Look. This is my last opinion on this. Regardless if they made these symbols, let's say they never did. Let's say they stopped. Eventually, another human was gonna make these symbols
Yeah,
because that's in our human nature to make symbols.
yeah.
The only
And
difference
then
is
they'll
the
corrupt
only
again.
difference the,
Lots taught you that,
the only
didn't it?
difference is that they made it first, or they say they made it first, and they patent it for themselves. But they don't own anything, so I'm laughing at them, thinking that they think they own this symbol. They don't own this symbol.
Can I let me reply to Paul, please, Avedon? Paul,
Look, I
that's
actually have
exactly how they're
to.
getting away with it with all these symbolisms. They'll keep
Right.
doing it and doing it and doing it, and people will use it by not questioning it. He didn't go questioning the website he's chose to pick it from. Why didn't he just create his own?
Hey,
No, I
Bright,
go
listen,
for
listen,
for
Bright.
them.
I have to say something important. I have to leave. I want to leave
Okay,
the stream on. I want to leave the stream on.
okay.
Um, but I don't want to leave you here alone. So anybody else here in the chat wants to talk to Bright while I'm gone?
Where you going?
I need to go
No,
to the
if you go,
store real quick.
I'll go. I'll go. We'll go back to thingy. But try your best to bring get that lady back to Markstown or in the grooves or yeah, in the grooves because he does live stream or anybody else we've connected to. Bring her along because we're all getting
Well,
lied
I
to.
only
You know
I
what
only brought
happened.
I only brought you guys here because you guys got disconnected and Show wasn't there to put you
Yeah,
back on the stream. So I was doing a favor to all of you
yeah.
guys that want to keep talking. Now I don't need to turn off the stream.
I don't want to talk on my own.
That's why I'm allowing you guys to stay on my stream if you want, but I just don't want you to be alone. So I'm giving the option to people here to talk.
No, Fingy's not even here. What's his name? Blah, blah, blah. What he usually speaks his mind.
Look,
Eulith, he's not around yet because he went away for a while. He's gone to meet his son and the dogs.
yes, I'm Hispanic. He's got a motor, by the way.
Yeah, and it makes sense to me because you look like Fingy from Lost, and he's Hispanic, isn't he?
I never
He's
seen that. I
only a-
need to check it out. I'm gonna check it
you
out
need
since you
to, you do
recommended
need to
it.
watch it. Yeah, you need to watch it because you look like him. And he's
What?
Hispanic, and his mum's Hispanic, and she's parading the cross around.
Hey, Bright. So there's 9 people here. Nobody wants to get on the stream and talk with Bright while I do what I got to
No,
do. I'll be back.
they're just as shy as me. I'm shy. I've only just started coming on them because of Paul, but I wanted to come on it when we found a surgeon. That's why I wanted to come on it, not because I wanted to talk your symbolisms of octagon and crap like that. I wanted to talk. I want to talk to a surgeon. There's a surgeon in Lost Averton, so please watch it.
Okay.
But you've got to watch it and watch it. Let it
There's
sink in.
Well, it's the same thing with everything. It's not
Yeah.
everything needs to be
Don't let
watched
it
and rewatched.
manipulate you. Let yourself see through it. Go
That's
into
what.
go into the show because you're the boss and be a part of the action and know who you are in there. I've
Yeah,
I've, I've pointed it out of who you are, but you might be somebody else in there because you'll spot something and go, why is that in there? I haven't even watched this before, but why is that there pointing at me?
hold on a second. Jimmy, if you have a built-in mic, it'll work. So anybody who wants to get on while I'm gone, just go to the link. The link is on the screen, and do it quickly because I gotta go. So if you're gonna get on, you need to get on now so I can let you in.
If they don't have it, then I'll just go back out and we'll go back to Mark's side chat because it's still open.
Yeah, but
Like
the thing is, until Mark doesn't return, he can't let you guys in.
No, I know that. But these some of the you sort of like forcing them to come on. They don't want to.
I'm not forcing them. I'm just letting you know I have
I
to
know,
go
but
because
that's what it.
if I leave, I won't be able to do anything. So I don't want to leave, and then you guys are stuck. That's what I'm not forcing anything. I'm just, in case they didn't hear me, I'm making it clear. I need to leave. So if anybody wanna comes on, this is the opportunity. If you don't, you could just leave the channel right now. I could care less. Because I see people keep coming in, and I have to go. If anybody here wants to come on, you got 5 minutes. If not, you're gonna have to wait till I come back, or just go somewhere else.
Yeah, we probably all go somewhere else, probably. But you know how to find us, Averden. That's what I was saying to you yesterday in your side chat. Even though it was all looking crap, but some of the points what I was making out here, working out. The
All right,
girl
and I'll say
was.
that, and I'll say the same thing to you. You know where to find me too. I don't,
Yeah,
you
I
can
do.
find me, I can find you.
I subbed to you a few days ago.
All right, I gotta go. You guys can leave if you want. I'll be back in an
Okay,
hour.
I'm gonna leave. Thanks for inviting us. Thanks,
You're welcome, buddy.
Abingdon.
Thank you for
Right, take care.
being more able to listen. Thank you.
Yeah, okay then. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye.